Hi, friends. This is my tarot card reading for the month of September 2020. The first card that we're looking at is what is here right now. That is Temperance. Temperance is here as an ally to remind us that we serve a purpose and we must trust the role that we play in the divine plan. When we let go of any resistance around what is, we open ourselves up to more ease by putting faith in the process rather than trying to force the outcome. In this way, we become active participants, cultivating a harmonious relationship with ourselves and by extension with the divine within. It is about actively choosing to commit to the work that we do in order to better ourselves and then trusting it over to higher forces when we cannot hold on to it in order to co-create from an elevated state of being. The next card is what is helping us move forward. And for that, I picked the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is here to really invite us into our sacred foundations by providing us the tools that we need to keep ourselves afloat as we explore the depths of our being. In order for us to increase our capacity to go deeper within, we must lean on the practices that support our journey as we shed light onto our true nature. Stepping forward using our channel as our vessel in order to bring about true change by releasing our own expectations around what we're being called to do in this world and fully embodying what it is that we are. At its core, it's about our ability to tap into our intuitive gifts and imagination, developing a working relationship with what it is that is in our cup. In a sense, it's feeling our way back into our own magic by returning to the heart of innocence. This can be challenging, of course, because we generally don't feel comfortable letting others see our core wounds, and there could be some defensiveness around those tender areas. But when we allow the inner child to be our guiding star, we open ourselves up to deep receiving. When this card comes up, it's an invitation to really look at whether you're making time to do the work or if you're just ignoring it. The next card is here to really fortify and build upon the last two, and for that, we got the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is anchoring us into our knowledge of self. She gives us the strength to hold ourselves and others accountable for their words and their actions by maintaining her unwavering boundaries. Staying true to ourselves and upholding our non-negotiable standards in the face of adversity, she uses a sort of truth to cut through the brain stories and illusion, bestowing us with the mental clarity and the ability to check in with ourselves when someone isn't respecting our boundaries. The Queen of Swords is here to help us get real clear about the places where our boundaries may need some work. The next card that I pulled is the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords represents the subconscious limitations that are inviting us into doubt, distraction, and ultimately contraction by cutting us off from the ease that is available to us when we trust in the divine order of things. It is the mind's rigid need to make sense of things that keeps us from manifesting our desires and locked in repetitive cycles. It's really an invitation to look at the cycles that we're getting stuck in. And lastly, I picked the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is our invitation into the heart. The Ace of Cups is here to guide us back when we get lost in the Eight of Swords, reminding us that we need to prioritize ourselves. It's an initiation into integration and deep tending to all parts of ourselves that are begging for love and attention. Self-love isn't necessarily a linear process with a beginning and an end. It's constantly changing and will look different in different seasons of our lives. And the more we can bow to that and honor it, the more loving witness we could call into that process. This is about understanding that this is a lifelong appointment with what it is to show up for ourselves in nourishing ways. And Ace of Cups is really here to remind us to take a drink from our own cup. That's it for today. Thank you for joining me, friends. Until next month, do take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Tschüss.